and welcome to the Property Show, your link to all property solutions. Today we feature a new neighborhood uniquely designed with precast technology, a smart, safe and affordable way to build. We will also feature a selection of properties ideal for starter homes as well as investments. On the expert segment, we engage the ISK on their role in all land and property matters. The Accessory spot discovers how interior design has an effect on the look and feel of your space. As Orange hosts an open forum for customers, and Kenya Power aims to reduce electricity costs. At Home with Nancy gives you tips on your journey to home ownership. This year, we have significantly expanded the scope of the show with our successful bus tour that has seen developers, financial institutions, and legal firms providing the ABCs on home ownership as we see many Kenyans identify their dream homes as well as plots. We highlight some of the bus tours as we prepare to close the year with the Coast Bus Tour, dubbed the first and last mile. Sit back and enjoy the show. As always, there is something for everyone. Today we discover Monarch Apartments, a spectacular development ideal for young families as well as investments. Let's see what makes them unique.
Welcome to Monarch Apartment.
Beautiful project. Give us an overview of Monarch Apartments.
Monarch Apartment comprises of 60 units in the compound, made of 3 blocks. The first block consists of 20 units, 3 bedroom with master ensuite. The second block comprises of 20 units, 2 bedrooms.
So we are in the second block?
Yes, of 2 bedroom units, 20 in number. Third block comprises of 20 units, 3 bedroom with master ensuite.
And what makes them special?
The unique about this project is the developer has used alternative construction technology, which is precast concrete technology. And once you are inside the unit, it makes the unit to be soundproof.
And how long did it take to build it?
It took the developer less than a year to complete the whole project. Then another thing which makes Monarch Apartment unique is the location. You'll be able to access it either way if you are from Nairobi, through the Thika Super Highway and the Eastern Bypass. Then also another thing is spacious. As you can see, the space inside is quite generous. Once you are walking, you'll have all the space inside the house. The project is affordable and it's ideal for young families who are starting life. This is a spacious lounge, you can see. Then through here, there's a balcony whereby you'll be able to overlook the outside of the compound. Then there's a dining space here where you can enjoy your meal with the family. Come and show you the kitchen. You can see it's quite spacious. It's fitted with the cupboards all around. You can have your space where you can do your wine. Then from the kitchen you can be able to open to the dining and serve your meal through this open window. On this side we have the utility area. Then we have a pantry here. Let me show you the master bedroom. Here we have a separate bathroom. Then on the other side there's a cloakroom. Then on this side, this is where we have the children bedroom. Come I show you our master bedroom.
Spacious.
Look how spacious it is. Then we have the sliding doors for the wardrobes. It's quite unique in that it has a magnetic strip. Once you lock, it will be able to hold this firm, both sides. Then the master bedroom is ensuite. It's fitted with the instant shower. Then there's a rail ready fitted.
Monarch Apartments are built using alternative building of precast concrete technology. Precast is a smart way to build any type of building safely and affordably. Originally developed in the Nordic countries, modular precast is one of the world's most common and resource-efficient ways to build. Precast concrete technology is produced by casting concrete in a reusable mold, which is then cured in a controlled environment, transported to the construction site, and lifted into place. The advantages include structural stability, speed and quality construction, flexibility, wastage control, and less manpower requirement. It ensures faster construction times, higher profitability, and better quality while not compromising on requirements for beautiful and modern buildings. Monarch Apartments is soundproof with closed doors and windows. The apartments are open to work with all the major banks. Monarch Apartments are located in Ruiru town. It is 22 kilometers from Nairobi's Central Business District. Educational facilities around include ZTech University, Juja Preparatory, and Kenyatta University, among others. The major banks in the area include Kenya Commercial Bank, National Bank, and Cooperative Bank, and more. Medical facilities nearby are Kenyatta University Teaching and Referral, Plainsview Hospital, and Nazareth Hospital. Shopping centers include Thika Road Mall and Garden City, as well as other supermarkets for shopping conveniences. Recreational areas include Ruiru Golf Club, among others. Monarch Apartments is a spectacular development comprising of 60 apartments of spacious 2 and 3 units built to a high standard with high-quality finishes. The 2-bedroom apartments are 900 square feet and the 3 bedrooms are 1,180 square feet. The apartments are ideal for buyers with a young family and investors. Accommodation includes spacious lounge cum dining area, balcony with a glass sliding door providing ventilation and natural light, kitchen with granite tops and MDF drawers, pantry, utility area, common bathroom, master ensuite, wardrobes with a magnetic strip to allow easy opening and closing, ceramic tiles, MDF doors, and the balcony has grills for security purposes. Salient features include 24-hour guard security, perimeter wall with razor wire, backup power generator for common areas, basement parking, parking for visitors, cobble-paved walkways, backup water storage tanks underground and overhead, landscape gardens that can be used as children's play area and entertainment, and sewer septic tanks. The price for these apartments is 6.8 million for the 2-bedroom and 7.8 million for the 3-bedroom apartments. As an investment, the 2-bedroom is 30,000 Kenya shillings per month and 35,000 Kenya shillings per month for the 3-bedroom, inclusive of service charge.
What I find unique about these apartments is location. The apartments are also designed with high standards, providing comfort and functionality. Ideal for first-time home buyers as well as investors looking for strong rental opportunities. Let's look at other properties available, ideal for first-time home buyers as well as investors.
Sheshe Gardens is a gated community located in Mulolongo in a serene environment with natural beauty. The development comprises of 10 blocks of 10 units of 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom apartments spread spaciously over 5 acres. The 2-bedroom apartment has a plinth area of 91.7 square meters. The 3-bedroom apartment has plinth area of 143 square meters. Salient features include for the 3-bedroom apartment, spacious lounge with balcony, separate dining area, kitchen with granite countertops with fitted hardwood cupboards, dobe area, highly finished tile floors, master bedroom ensuite with a vanity area, separate bathroom and cloakroom, including guest cloakroom, inbuilt wardrobes, internet and cable connectivity, perimeter wall and 24-hour security, car-broke driveways, and parking for tenants and visitors. Camden Park Apartments, a place where you can call home. Camden Park Apartments is located in Syokimau along Mombasa Road. The apartments comprise of 60 units of 2-bedroom each and is ideal for a young and growing family. This housing project offers an opportunity to own a first home that is secure, affordable, with well-designed interior finishes. Accommodation includes lounge, dining area, open-plan kitchen with ample cabinets, utility area, family bathroom, first bedroom with MDF wardrobes, study area inside the children's bedroom, spacious master bedroom fitted with enough wardrobes, tiled floors, wrought iron, and large windows to allow in natural light.
We are finding developers building modern, classy and yet affordable homes. Call on us and we'll be glad to help you through your search. Coming up, Orange provides better solution. Let's see what they have.
Orange Group held a forum that focuses on ways to tackle problems faced by customers in accessing their products and services. The forum brought together interested customers and investors for discussions on solutions for best delivery of services. Orange continues to offer tailor-made scalable solutions to improve communication solutions for its customers.
We are very happy to host you and to have yet another event where we can have an open forum of discussion with our valued customers. We are here to listen to what are your expectations towards us. 6 months ago, we have restructured our business market in order to be more focused on our customers, to have an end-to-end relationship and tailor-made solutions to all our customers, whether public, whether big corporates, whether SMEs, small and medium enterprises. And this is what we are here to show you, to have a discussion around what a tailor-made, scalable solution is and how it will add value to whatever business you are in.
We're very happy to have you here. And actually, this is more or less a more interactive session. We as Orange have delivered links to quite a number of you. I'm here to tell you what that network is actually capable of, because it's pretty intelligent, and where it can take you tomorrow. About 10 years ago, in your offices, you had a telephone line, its own telephone system connected to its own PABX. On the telco end, we had our own PSTN network. So that system operated independently. Another example is the data network within the office. You had a network that only connected your PCs together. It allowed you to work in a work group, to access resources on the network. Video, CCTV, it ran on its own system again. Comes in convergence, where all these systems actually run on one platform. It has made life very easy. You have your voice running on your LAN. You have your video, YouTube, all that video on demand that you get from your laptop. Your computers connected, running efficiently. So these are the benefits. Cost reduction. Very many companies realize they're spending a lot of money on maintenance of separate systems. Why not have one? Hence you have features like triple play for your voice, your video, your telephone. It increased efficiency. So quality of service is something that was developed. It's being integrated onto our TKL network. And what it enables you to do is actually have your services running efficiently and of good quality.
Join the Orange conversation and be the first to know. The bus tour is here with us again. This time we are off to the coast, dubbed First and Last Mile to Home Ownership. Not only will you understand the process of home ownership, you will also get to see a selection of homes and have a deeper understanding of the Mombasa market. Our partners will be at hand to share financial, legal, and the process of buying a home. This year, we have significantly expanded the scope of the show, highlighting investment options available across the country. Let's look at some of the successful bus tours we have hosted.
The Property Show bus tour has been successful in taking buyers to their dream homes and plots in different routes such as Mombasa Road, Thika Road, Gong Road, and also to other counties such as Nakuru County.
I would like to say karibuni sana, welcome. And the two routes we'll be taking, Mombasa Road and Thika Road, are interesting. Some of them are projects that have not been in the market, so it's almost you'll be the first ones to know the projects are available. More importantly, I hope it's going to be a good day, a day of joy, excitement, and a day that we are going to achieve our dreams. Home ownership is challenging, and home ownership drains you financially. Our bankers, the KCB, will be taking us through how easy it would be for us to start the journey.
Welcome to the Property Bus Tour, and I hope along this journey we shall be able to make your dream come true. At KCB, we have different products, right from plot to construction to buying a ready-made house, and I hope once you go and make your choice, we'll be there to make that dream come true.
Our guests on Mombasa Road viewed DG Oasis, Kitengela Terraces, KAG Plots, Mwawara Plots, Optiven, Superior Homes, and Graceland. Our next stop was the Kijani Ridge, the very first residential phase of Tatu City, which is set to be a premier gated community with spacious individual service plots and contemporary architectural designs with fully integrated amenities.
It gives me great pleasure to stand before you as Tatu City launches the first phase of its mixed user development. Kijani Ridge is the beginning of an ambitious, well-planned, controlled development that presents the future of real estate development in Kenya. Kiambu County, being the fastest urbanizing county in Kenya today, has spent a lot of time and resources these last 2 years to develop a spatial plan as mandated by the County Government Act. This requires us to plan for all land within the county, including designation private and public spaces. I'm pleased to report that our special plan is ready and awaiting final approval.
The Aberdare Hills Golf Resort Bus Tour offered buyers an opportunity to buy stylish homes and build their own in one of the upcoming world-class golf resorts, and a chance to view plots, gorges, and beautiful sceneries from different viewpoints. The day kicked off with large number of prospective buyers streaming in the property show office to board buses to Aberdare Hills Golf Resort.
When a prospective buyer comes to us to do the buying of the land and the processing, the whole transaction from start to finish, we mostly look at the sale agreement that the client comes with it to our office. We go through it to find a way to protect their interests. We also go do a due diligence. First is a legal due diligence, which involves going to the lands registry and investigating the title, whether it is encumbered, whether it has any other defects that will consider it bad property. The second due diligence is the due diligence on the surveys, where we go to the land and do a survey of the land, and we look at whether the land is near a railway or on a flight path, and what approvals will be necessary from those government agencies so that we cannot have a transaction being stopped for lack of approval. Other considerations will be whether that land is near a road reserve or is indeed on a road reserve, or certain government activities that will end up you buying land that is already acquired by the government. Mostly whether it's featured on the Ndongo report or it was grabbed land.
I have gotten something. I'm already speaking to a bank to see how we can work closely on it. So yes, it's been really exciting. And truth be told, there's something for everyone.
There is something for everyone.
There's something for everyone.
Join us for our Mombasa County bus tour. If you're a developer based in Mombasa and you'd like to be part of this exciting experience, call on us. The chairman of ISK takes us through the reform process on land matters and how this benefits the real estate industry and Kenya at large. We speak to the chairman of the Institution of Surveyors in Kenya on their role and how they benefit the real estate industry and Kenya at large. Karibu sana on the show.
Thank you very much. Asante sana.
Bwana Chairman, who is ISK and what has been your role in the land reforms in Kenya?
Thank you very much. ISK refers to the Institution of Surveyors of Kenya. It's a professional landed association, and it's the authoritative body that speaks on land issues. It comprises of valuers. For example, I'm a valuer by profession. It also comprises of land surveyors, the people who fix the beacons on the pieces of land. It also comprises of land administration managers. Those are the people who help you in the process of land administration and issuance of title. For example, in some of the land registries, you find our members there. And I would also say we have geospatial surveyors and engineering surveyors. So we have a body of professionals in ISK. Our role in land reform in Kenya has been a journey. ISK was involved in the formulation of sessional paper number 2 of 2009 that culminated into the enactment of the national land policy, and later on, of course, the inclusion of land-related clauses in the Constitution of Kenya and the enactment of the Land Act 2012. We have the National Land Commission Act 2012 and the Land Registration Act 2012. These are pieces of legislation that govern land and processes in land. So ISK has been very instrumental in all this, and the professionals that I've mentioned have a role to play in all those processes.
Tell us about the new Land Amendment Bill 2015, also known as Omnibus Bill.
The Land Amendment Bill 2015, which is also called the Omnibus Bill, seeks to amend the 3 laws that govern land administration. That is the Land Act 2012, the National Land Commission Act, and also the Land Registration Act. The Constitution was very clear about what should be done on land reforms, and the 3 land laws needed a medium where they can operate together, and that needed some enactment of some laws to enable them work together within all the agencies. This new bill seeks to amend some of those clauses and also make the work easier for the agencies. But of course, these are discussions that is still in progress, and one of the provisions it wants to discuss the issues of minimum and maximum land holding, which to us is fairly contentious but is room for discussion. We'll have a session where we want to roll it out to our members so that we can have a feedback on some of the provisions of that amendment bill. So to us, this is the correct stage for all stakeholders to input into the bill.
How will the Community Land Bill, currently in discussion at the National Assembly, affect Kenyans?
You see, initially, land used to be under the defunct local authorities, and it was subject to a lot of abuse. And there were very many issues around land administration at that time. This bill seeks to make the work easier to administer community land. Of course, when you hear of issues of grabbing and the like on community land, these are things that will be addressed by this bill. It is not a one-stop show because we have various communities in Kenya. So the experiences of the communities will inform further discussion. So there's always room for improvement, but it's a step in the right direction.
What are the main challenges affecting the process?
The process, I would say, has been interfered with because of, say, vested interests. I think I would say political interests. The moment you have other vested interests in this process, obviously what was meant to be may not be done, or it may be delayed, but that's another discussion. Then, of course, loopholes in the laws, because I talked about the amendments that needed to be made for the operationalization of the land laws. So those loopholes could be exploited, and I guess that's why we have a lot of difficulty with the Ministry of Lands and the National Land Commission. So the way forward is for a lot of discussion so that these challenges can be surmounted.
We are aware that the ISK has been conducting land clinics in the various parts of the county. What are you aiming to achieve, and what are some of the issues you aim to address?
We've been having various land clinics in various parts of the country, quite a number. We have had some in Matungulu, that is Machakos County. We have had one in Nakuru, Busia, and we are still going to other areas of the Republic. What we seem to want to tell the public is we need to educate them on their rights. You know, information is power. When they get to know the processes involved in land administration, then they will be able to make proper decisions. Widows, for example, do not know that they can own land, for example, and some of them resign to fate. You see, there is that issue of ignorance bliss. I don't know how this goes. I don't know what goes on. And then that void brings in quacks who will probably take advantage of the hapless consumers of services, especially in land. So when we inform them, we empower them, they get to know processes. Most people, for example, don't know that it's good to have a will. And when you die intestate, you leave a long list of problems. So we educate them on all these things, and also we demystify the land administration process. And I guess it is bearing fruit because we are getting a lot of feedback, and people now are realizing it's important to use professionals in whatever they do. The clinics have been quite a success, I would say. We have covered quite a few. If any member of the public has any questions to ask, let them have time to join us in these land clinics, and all the manner of questions that they have will be answered there. Where we don't have answers, we'll give them references, and I'm sure their problems will be solved.
If you have topics you'd like our experts to address in our future shows, just call on us. Stay with us and get to hear more on Property and Power, At Home with Nancy, and a selection of properties and plots. Let's change gears to the accessory spot. Everyone seems to be embracing rustic charm and warmth with modern amenities. First, the key to a modern rustic space is an open floor plan, modern furniture, preserved and exposed natural architectural elements. This style has an informal elegance, comfortable and modern living at its best. Secondly, the natural aspect of a rustic modern home carries through to the fabrics. A common choice is simple fabrics. If you love this style, keep your furniture neutral and go as natural as you can. Think linen throw pillows, sisal, hides, and some silks for natural appeal. Thirdly, mid-century furniture pieces are perfect for this style, especially leather and wood. The whole point of this style is to get all the charm of a rustic dwelling with all the conveniences and style of a modern home. Finally, you will notice that in a rustic modern home, the colors are normally subdued. For this style, keep your walls white. You can also cover them in a natural material like wood or stone. The accessory spot features ideal interior design for any space. Lined up is property and power on ways to reduce electricity costs.
Cheaper renewable energy sources that is environmentally friendly and is affordable is now here with us. Kenya Power signs power purchase agreements for the uptake of additional power capacity, making electricity more affordable. The agreement aims to bring on board investors to help achieve Kenya Power's vision of providing reliable energy power and support the education sector. Cost of electricity connection has reduced, leading to more houses having power connection.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will take a few moments to just give you a snapshot of where we are, where we want to be, and how we intend to be there. And the objective of this snapshot is so that I send a message to the investing community, those who are already in the sector, and those who are thinking about investing in the sector, that we are a safe destination for investment. As we speak today, we have installed capacity of 2298 megawatts. We are number 13 in Africa, out of 52 countries. If you are Kenyans, clap for yourselves. And this has come up from where we were in 2013 March, where we stood at 1674 megawatts, and we've had an increase of 615 megawatts, upwards of 10% since then. And this is a remarkable milestone that we appreciate and want to recognize. I'm going further to appreciate how green we are. Of this installed capacity, over 70% of this, in terms of dispatch, is green. I haven't carried out some study to establish how green we are as compared to other countries in Africa and beyond. We could likely be the greenest, for lack of a better term, in this region, and therefore the cleanest. I want to appreciate the new investors who have joined us. Let them know that their investments are safe with us. As we speak today, we have hit 4,013,677 households connected to the grid. This is a big milestone compared to where we were in March 2013, where we stood at that time at 2.2 million customers. This connectivity program has been supported particularly with the reduction of cost of connectivity. And in this respect, I want to appreciate the support the government has given us through the establishment of the last mile project, which will see the cost of connection come down from 35,000 shillings to 15,000 shillings per single phase connection to households. And of course, the World Bank and other partners like African Development Bank, who have supported the government to be able to realize this particular dream. We also want to single out the World Bank for their global partnership on output-based aid that has lit informal settlements across the Republic at the cost of 1,160 shillings per connection, which is actually 1,000 shillings plus VAT. And this has reduced significantly the use of firewood in informal settlements. We can now see a lot of legitimate power among informal settlers around Nairobi, Kisumu, Mombasa, and all those other big cities. The milestone that we are responsible for at KPLC is to connect 1 million customers per year, and we already have done 1 year of that success story. We intend to cover 70% of households in the country by 2017 and achieve universal access by the year 2020 or before. We are working very hard to maintain the existing infrastructure. In terms of investments on the network, we have put aside 10 billion Kenya shillings this year to make sure that the network is robust enough to service the 4 million customers that are already connected and those who will be connecting during the year. To be able to serve them even more better, we are putting aside 86 billion shillings to bring forth 252 projects which are meant to expand the network, primarily to make it robust, make it reliable, and more importantly, to create flexibility. We will not be advertising as we do. If you look at the daily papers, including today, we have given our customers notice that we shall be repairing these particular lines and therefore you'll be out. And so this investment will create additional redundancy so that we don't have to interrupt our customers whenever we are repairing our lines.
Martha gets up early for another working day. Nakama Tony, she has to make her way. Huko Kisumu, the nets are almost ready. Kazi kwenye lines is going real steady. Na huko Pwani, there's business to be done, both for Mama Amina and for John. Ingawaji wakati mwingine, things don't always work out the way we want them to. Tunajua just how hard it is to work in the dark of night. But the future's looking brighter, of that you can be sure. Popote ulipo nchini Kenya na chochote ufanyacho, you can be sure Kenya Power is there. Working hard, just like you. Kenyans supply the energy. We supply the power.
To be part of Kenya Power conversation, visit their offices in your neighborhood. From indoors to outdoors, from basement to rooftop, there is nothing better than owning a home. Find out what sets apart homeowners.
I actually began my home ownership journey many years ago in my early 20s. And it was even at that time that I was aware that it was far more better for me to pay into something that was my own rather than to pay on someone else's, what they own, if you will, and build up their wealth and paying rent, if you will. So even in my early 20s, I set off with my first home purchase. So at that time, I needed 10%. And so over a year, I saved. It was the thing that I was committed to. I did nothing else other than putting my focus on what was necessary for me to purchase a home. And so that journey started right there. And it was then that I knew that I can keep on, because home ownership is an opportunity for leveraging, if you will. I can leverage for another home. I can leverage for other loans, if you will, to finance my education or my children's education. So I always saw it as a priority for home ownership.
We recognize that you lived in America and you are buying your property in America, and we all believe American real estate is very mature, hence it's easier to enter for a first-time home buyer. What's your take about Kenya?
It definitely is a different market, and that's for sure. Nancy, as you know, I actually work in the real estate sector as well and have seen it from all perspectives, and the interest rates are prohibitive. They are challenging. They actually are very concerning. I think my recommendation to people here that are trying to get their toe on that first rung ladder of home ownership, I think it's still the same principle of savings and planning.
What would you advise a young couple who is looking to buy a house today?
I'll tell them not to be scared at all, because if it's your time and you feel it's a time to do something, please do it and go then. God is faithful. He'll just help you go through it and overcome. At first it looks scaring, but I believe every journey starts with a single step. You must step in there, enter in the deep kabisa, and don't doubt, don't turn back. Once you enter it, somehow you sail through, Even you become hardworking, here you have a responsibility, you have to pay your facility. Maybe there's that agreement per month or quarterly, whatever it is. And especially when you're young, it's much better.
And it's easier.
Yeah. I'd just like to encourage somebody there who is looking for a house or a home, not to be choosy, because I've come to realize, especially the outskirts of Nairobi, everywhere is growing. Like when we moved in here, there were no roads. Right now, it's a totally different story. You've seen for yourself, the roads are complete.
The railway gauge
is not very far from us.
You have a church?
I have a church, a major church. So actually, we thank God because the value of our houses are appreciating every other day. It's not the same journey we began those years. So I would just encourage somebody not to feel choosy. It doesn't matter where they are, and whatever the government is saying, I'm sure they'll have to complete it, the bypass. So don't be choosy. Go for it.
I would say that you start small. You could buy a small unit for, say, even 2 million, 3 million shillings. You don't have to live in it. You could rent it out. In the meantime, you're paying rent. But because of appreciation of property prices, what will happen in a few years, that 2 or 3 million shillings
will be 10 million.
Will be 10 million shillings. Then you can use that 10 million shillings to buy your home, the one that you've always desired to have. So that's what I would say. Start early. Don't waste too much time. As soon as you're employed, look around. There's always something for each person, yes. Like you keep saying.
Yes.
Yeah, so, start early and eventually you'll own your home.
Esther, thank you so much for having us in your home and for the lovely breakfast. Asante sana.
You're welcome, Nancy.
As Esther puts it, start small and start early. If you'd like to share your story, call on us and we'll be at your doorstep. A home is a lifetime achievement as well as investment. If you'd like to share your unique experiences of home ownership, call on us and we'll be at your doorstep. Next, Property Gallery with a selection of properties and plots.
Riverside Mansion. A contemporary design development, Riverside Mansion is located 5 kilometers from the Nairobi Central Business District off Riverside Drive. Accommodation includes open-plan lounge with a dining area, 3 balconies, fitted kitchen with a walk-in pantry, wooden parquet flooring, built-in hand basin, 3 bathrooms, 1 bedroom ensuite, master ensuite. Bedrooms have shared washroom and spacious inbuilt wardrobes. Common amenities include manned security with perimeter walls with razor wire, landscape gardens, and ample carbon-paved parking. The price guide for this convenient apartment is 30 million Kenya shillings for the 4-bedroom apartment. If you're buying the unit as an investment, the rental income expected is 120,000 Kenya shillings per month. Elementaita plots. These quarter-acre service plots are located in the ever-growing Nakuru County, approximately 2 kilometers from the famous Kikopei restaurant and 2 kilometers from the shores of Lake Elementaita. The plots enjoy a scenic view of the Mau escarpments, Sleeping Maasai Warrior, and Lake Elementaita in a controlled gated environment. The price for a quarter of an acre is 999,000 Kenya shillings.
The Property Show has a range of properties and plots available in every price. Call on us and we'll be glad to connect with you. Thank you for watching The Property Show. Join me next Sunday for yet another comprehensive episode, keeping you abreast on the changing real estate trends. Don't miss our upcoming Coast Bus Tour covering 3 routes, Nyali, Shanzu and Bamburi. Come and let's understand the Mombasa property market. Register now. That's it for today. As always, there is something for everyone. Kwaheri!